7.3.
I think
It's
we're not
DIV3.
live. The YouTube. Oh yeah, now we're live. Now
We are live.
It's looking really bad.
It is. Matthew Suddens, P5, Anthony P6, Aldora P7, Sheo P8, Box P8, P9, Havsule 10, Fola Olex P11, Whopper Chops 12, Hamres 12, 13 Beacon, and 14th is someone else. I'm not sure, but now the stream looks like it's gonna work, so I'm really hoping it's gonna work. I hope you guys
if you have anything like connected to the internet, can you like disconnect everything?
Yeah.
They might.
Yeah. Well, everything is disconnected from our from the modem, so I mean, nothing should be in the way. I mean, I'm the only one using it at the moment.
Yeah. It looks like it's working.
It
now.
looks like it working.
Like
I put it. It was on 60 FPS for a while, so now I put it just on normal, 720, so 720p. So
yeah.
you just have to.
Let's hope this one works for the whole race.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday I tried on a stream and it worked perfectly actually with 60 FPS, but it might be just a lag spike. I don't know. But now we have the race about to start.
Yeah.
4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. This was so long start.
Ricardinho drive-through penalty.
Yeah, that's true. I hope we get a clean start coming into turn 1.
Yeah.
Tuga and Raidfo are battling for P1.
Oh,
Tuga goes very wide. That's Tuga.
And that's JB, Jesper.
Oh, there's huge damage going on. Tuga misses so many penalties at the moment. He's in P10, I believe. It's not working so correctly for me, but it's cool. It's Tuga right now in P10, I believe. All right, P9. Now it's gonna work. Raidfo in P1.
There's a lot happening. There's Torosso going off. It's follow Okix, and
oh, in the rear here.
I saw front wings fly. So
yeah, there's and Jesper is in P18 at the moment. He still has a full front wing, so I think.
Too.
That's true, and but yeah, I mean, Raidfo got a really good start. Took P1 out of.
After these two guys is in the grass.
Oh, that's a huge shame because Tuga was he started from pole, so he is now in second to last. So that is a shame for him. Nothing else major going on. Matthews in P2, Matthew Suddens in P3. So that's
in the top 10 only Shea has lost a piece of his front wing. So fairly clean start for the top 10, but behind those guys it was not so clean.
No. Hamres is really close with Madventure's Man, and he sticks to that P11. Madventure's Man just tried to take that position out of him, but he didn't take him.
5 seconds stop and go.
Yeah, that's actually that's pretty common here because the pit line is so close. But Madventure's Man is losing a lot of places. I don't know what has happened to him. He still has a full front wing, so I don't know what's happening. Maybe he lagged or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Following SDB card behind Max still in P13. 4.5 tenths behind. Actually, we're gonna go with Whopper Chop and Ricardinho.
And Ricardinho lost a piece of his front wing.
That's but he still has that drive-through penalty, so that's not good for him because he has drive-through penalty and a front wing damage. So his race is close to being over actually. Now going too wide into Maggots and Beckes is never a good choice to do, especially when you have front wing damage. Oh, someone's. Oh, actually no, I'm sorry. I think it was mine. No, it was SDB card. Or someone went.
Hamres is a gun from the Maggots and Beckes.
Yeah, is he a Ferrari?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I saw right. That's then there's no lag in my stream. Ricardinho goes to serve his drive-through penalty, I believe. Raidfo makes the fastest lap, 1:31.5. Konna has taken 5 places, and Max still has taken 10 places from the start. So he started last, and now he's in P10. So that's a good start from him. No visual front wing damage. I don't see any front wing damage there. But nice to see Tuga still back in the race because he's still racing and he hasn't retired, so that's good for him. Still in the championship battle. If you want to look at the championship standings, what it looks like for us, as Jesper has retired. I don't know where he retired, but he has from the race, and he is.
Actually, yeah.
Jesper is in the championship battle. I think he leads the championship. I'm not sure at the moment. But if you can check it out,
I'm doing my work poorly cool. Because I don't know where I can find this. I think
it's in the commentary chat.
Yeah.
Look at the media and it's there.
So, you were right. Raidflow is leading by a pretty big margin, and Bad Boy is not here, and he's second. And Jesper was third, so Raidflow has a chance to hit the jackpot, and my cat is wanting to commentate too, as he's coming to my face. So, and then there's Shay in P4, I think, because there's no P5. Anthony is P4.
Huge lock up by Max into the second to last corner. Was it the chicane?
So, there's pretty small gaps between P8 and like P15, like 10 points. So the standings can change a lot.
But and there was I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure. I think Gage lagged out, I believe, or I don't know if it's okay. I think it's my internet connection that's. Or his internet connection that is just.
It's same for me. It's
okay, so it's his lag. Okay. Yeah, it's a laggy lobby, and it's of course my internet connection is at the moment is not the best, but usually it works pretty well. But no, and now we have a huge collision between Matty Suddens and I think it was Box.
No.
Matty Suddens has lost a bit of his front wing, and he's out in Maggots and Beckets, and now a Mad Adventures man has retired from the race as well.
He has just retired. I don't know why.
He's in the wall. Mad Adventures man is in the wall. But Matty Suddens has lost a lot of places and half of his front wing, and that's a shame. That is a very good shame.
Matty Suddens is just he's so unlucky. He's
like, so unlucky. That's true.
The Kattimies of Division 3.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Oh, and Sheo is in the pits. No worries there. He got a 5-second stop and go for that. He was speeding, but he has to change it from wing. Yeah, so and Tuga is taking up places as well. He was second to last at the moment on lap 2, but now he's taking P10 from SDB cut. Very good driving from him. Picking up those places. Max still is closing up on Konna as well.
There's Raidflow did a small mistake, not major, but small
Max
mistake.
Still on the inside for Konna takes P7 easily. That's good for him. No worries there. Easy overtake, taking 13 places from the start, and that's something. That's really good from him. And
So yeah, there's Matty Suddens is again spun. I think he has just.
That's just poor luck, and he has. I think he's gonna retire from the race.
Yeah.
Still watching Konna, and Konna makes a mistake out of Maggots and Beckets, and he's in the wall. He has lost half of his front wing, and that's his race over. He has started with soft, so yeah. Jesper left the session, but I don't know if Konna is going to retire or if he's gonna struggle all the way to the end of the race.
Tuga can run. Yeah, fighting this. There's actually quite much happening.
There's a spicy race going on, but I hope it's gonna stick all the way to the end of the race. Especially if we want to see rain, there's tactics and all kind of strategies we have to look out for. As SDB cut takes a 3-second stop, 3-second time penalty out of corner cutting, I believe, or extending track limits. I'm watching Tuga at the moment. He's really close to rip and run, and he's taking so many places already. And let's see if he's gonna try to make an overtake already here in the next corner. Down the inside, easily, and I think I see some rain, actually. I see some rain already.
Yeah, it's raining. Yeah, it's raining. So
those softs might not be the best choice in the end.
Yeah, but I think if it's slow rain, and it takes more than 4 laps to go like the bad, then the softs are better, because super softs are not like they get worn really quick here.
That is true. That is true. Yeah. Anthony really close to Matthews. Coming to the last sector. Actually, they are in the last sector already, and the rain is actually coming down pretty fastly. We have already raindrops in the camera angle, and that's fun to see. But it's gonna be a long race if it's gonna rain already. So that's a bit of a shame, and it's not a shame, but it's there's a chance that it might bore out the race a bit.
Yeah.
But of course we don't hope so. And keep the comments coming to the chat in the YouTube. In YouTube, it's fun to see you guys commenting some nice stuff there. So make a joke or make something funny.
It doesn't need to be nice. If you have something bad to say about us, we can take that. So
yeah, it's we take every criticism. We take everything and try to work on that. Max still in P7 behind Wappa Chop, and the rain is starting to affect the tires just in a bit. Ricardinho loses a place to Sheo. Sheo takes P12 from Ricardinho, and Ricardinho still has the half front wing, so he hasn't done anything for that front wing. He just served his drive-through penalty. So yeah, and he started from P16, so that's not a good race for him at the moment. But yeah, as I said, the rain is coming down and the gaps are forming. The gaps are pretty huge at the moment. Ricardinho and Sheo are the only one actually battling on track. Actually, I know I'm not. That was a mistake, because Anthony and Matthews are battling for P2, and that's a bit more interesting for us to see. Let's see, but both are on super soft, so there's no huge thing going on. For that, the grip is starting to go away pretty quickly. Anthony has to look out for his front wing not to hit it on Matthews. Matthews makes a huge corner cut there, trying to get a better exit for the straight. And now let's see if they're gonna do anything. Remember, they have bad grip on these super softs in the rain. Around the outside.
Ooh,
tries
that
Anthony.
Was kind of squeezed,
but nothing happened there. So
yeah,
nothing major. Anthony is he just wants that P2 out from Matthews.
Yeah, these guys need to be very careful with these dry tires, because there are many hard corners and easy to
especially
spin.
now in Maggots and Beckett's. It's gonna be hard. And it's hard on this track. I mean, otherwise, because even in the dry conditions, if you can't make an overtake on the old last straight, old main straight, you have to wait for the last corners on the back straight right here, where Anthony is battling with Matthews again around the outside. No, a bit of a squeeze from Matthews again, but I believe he made that happen. He made that happen because it's he's not. There's the contact wasn't huge, and he still didn't have that much grip, I believe. So but yeah, it's not many laps until you have to go and change those tires into inters. Not a lot of spray though coming out of the tires. A bit of a spray, but not that much.
Yeah.
So maybe a lap or maximum 2. It's when it's gonna be over on those
so we have
slicks.
Pagani in the chat. Because hey guys, great commentary as always. Nice to see Katti back in the commentary. And Silverstone in the wet is scary at times. That's very true. It's scary even in dry.
It's very scary. And actually, if I see correctly, Box came into the pits and he put mediums on. So that's a
No,
huge
no,
mistake
those
from
are
him.
intermediates. They're on my screen. They're mediums too, but on
Okay.
the telemetry it says intermediates.
Okay. Well, let's rely on the telemetry.
Yeah.
FTH closing up on SDB cut. As SDB cut is on soft. So those, of course, the thing is that the softs won't heat up as easily as the. And Anthony has taken P2 from Matthews. I think Matthews made a bit of a mistake there coming out of Maggots and Beckett's, and now it's interesting to see if the guys are coming in for pits. Not at least
You can see
Anthony
those
or
super
Matthews.
softs are getting very worn. You can see like left front from. I'm just looking at Aldoro, but I think everyone has the same. You can see on the left tire. It's so I think
two guys in the pits.
P5 and he has softs, so he might. This actually looks like the rain is like the time for the change is really soon, but maybe.
Let's see if Tuga, if it was a good chance for Tuga to go and change those tires, because he is now in the pits, and of course he is putting inters on. And can you look at box if he's how his tires are how he's managing his tires?
Yeah.
And yeah, I gotta agree with Pagani.
Yeah, he's sliding really much. Lost the place. There seems to be no grip at all with those intermediates.
This is the crossover point where you don't really want to go on any tire anymore. It's
yeah.
But usually it's just a lap or two, or even a half a lap. But here it looks like it's gonna be a few laps of this crossover where the positions are made or to be lost. It's and FTH makes a bit of a mistake there just before Maggots and Beckett's, and now SDB closing up on him. But those softs are they're not coming to the optimal temperature anymore, or but in the end super softs are getting warm, but they're still warm, so that's it's very hard. It's very hard.
But the super softs seem to be very worn right now.
Yeah.
Like they were 2 laps ago. Like I think there must be something like 70 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it
Max Till and Whopper
really hard to drive
at the moment. They are putting softs on my screen, and he's just standing there, so I'm not gonna look at him. SDB cut second behind FTH. Nothing else major going on track right now, so I'm gonna just follow SDB cut and see if he can do something with those softs on FTH, who is on super softs. Konna is in the pits as well. But yeah, I have to say, Rip and Run and FTH both taken a lot of places from the start. Rip and Run from P15 in P5 taken up 10 places, and FTH has taken up 12 places. So that's a really good start from him.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing major going on
what
track.
Will happen on the pit stops, and now DRS is disabled, so I think everyone on the dry tires will come in right now.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see, Raidfo is coming in from the lead, and so I believe everybody else is coming in as well.
Let's hope no one gets speeding the pit lane. It's very easy.
Not at least Anthony, nearly Mathias. Aldoro is coming in as well. And now the thing is that Mathias and Aldoro are coming in at the same time, and they are both in a Red Bull, so Aldoro has to wait for a while there, and that is not good for him. Actually, could there be enough time if they're not changing the front wing? Actually, it was perfect. But now now they're waiting for him. SDB cut is still out on track with he did not pit with those softs, and that was a mistake, I think. I think that was a huge mistake.
This one shows Matthias has taken softs, not intermediates.
Oh, that's not good.
That must have been a mistake.
Yeah, that is true. That's a mistake from him. That's not good at all.
Yeah, and this track has like so long pit, so he's gonna lose so much time if when he's gonna change new intermediates.
Of course, if it's gonna dry up. No, it's I don't know. But now we can see Matt, SDB got fighting with those slicks. It's gonna be fun to see how, of course, Matthias has a bit newer tires, but yeah, a really good decision by SDB car letting Matthias pass, because there's no chance going too wide into that corner with slicks on an intermediate intermediate conditions. So I think SDB car has to come in right now. Let's see if Matthias is coming in as well. Rip and Run only 7/10 behind Box. You can follow SDB and Matthews if you like, to see if well, they have to come in. They have to come in. There's no point of trying to make it on slicks anymore.
No, there's no. Wait.
SDB is in.
Matthias is staying out. So SDB got a 5-second stop and go.
That's a shame. Yeah, in the rain, it's really hard to make the braking point as lane as possible.
So I'm wondering, like, does Matthias actually have softs? Because he seems fairly quick.
Yeah, I was looking at the same thing, because he's not sliding that much, and he's still going to those corners in a decent speed. So I think we just might have a bit lag on our screens, because the telemetry shows softs as well, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure
usually
if
the telemetry shows the correct tire, but I don't know. But it just seems like those softs are really like still working.
Yeah, I mean, it's well, let's see if he didn't come in, so I believe that he is on interest, but the game just doesn't want to show us the correct tire. But I'm gonna follow Rip around here for a while, because there's not a lot going on track right now. There's a bit of a battle going on between Whopperchop and Eldora for P4, but Rip around is a bit closer to Box than Eldora. Whopperchop is closer to Eldora, so yeah, I'm gonna see if Rip around can make something happen.
We have Chris Logan in the chat, the legend himself.
The legend himself. You're a very good friend.
Yeah.
As there is not so much going on in the race right now, I'm gonna ask you, Katti, what have you done today?
Sleeping and playing with you, some F1, and more sleeping with my cat.
Sleeping with your cat is not a good thing to say in English, to be honest. In the Finnish language it works, but if you say in English that you're sleeping with your cat, it's not working. I'm sorry.
Well, it's legal in Finland.
Actually, it is legal in Finland. I just realized, yeah, there was a news coverage a while ago that it's not illegal in Finland to have sex with animals. And that's weird. No one actually. Let's not go into that. But yeah, 14 laps into the race, Redfo is leading, and Kattimies is having sex with his cat. It's going very well. And Connor retires from the race. He is. I don't know what happened to him. He just retired. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but still gonna follow Whopperchop maybe. He's the closest. And to someone, can you check up on the comments? My battery on my telephone is just on my phone is about to end. But Anthony is closing on Raidfo. I think Raidfo has made a small mistake, so I'm gonna follow Anthony for a while.
Yeah, B Smooth says, "Really love your cats, huh?" Yeah, I only have one cat, but I do love him, even though he's pretty annoying sometimes. But I'm always bottom and he's the top.
Oh my freaking god.
Well, I think the cat will die if I will be top.
That's true. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the last time you will hear us on commentary here in TUF. But thank you for listening, and thank you for watching the stream. Although we have had a few technical difficulties, and yeah, it was really fun. It was I really enjoyed being these times in commentary. But at least Kattimies is gonna have a bit of a talk with the admins, I believe. And we got 18 people watching this, and and Shay retires. Shay retires. Shay is in the wall in at the first corners. So yeah, it's those curbs are brutal. Those curbs are so brutal. They really are. DRS is enabled. So is it gonna dry up? I don't know. Maybe not.
And Chris is asking who's commenting with cat. It's Spurge.
As we say in Finland, spurguvahto.
Yeah.
The Finnish language is just weird, so don't. We got those rolling R's.
Yeah.
The thing is that
Spurguvahto is like.
Aldoro is coming in.
No. It's like what is it, like bum foam or something like that.
Yeah.
Like a very drunk comparison
I don't
foam.
know. There are people coming in to put slicks on.
Yeah.
Slicks on. So this is interesting.
I don't. This is.
This is interesting. Yeah. This is Let's leave the Finnish language and animal sex for a while, and let's see.
Yeah, and Matti is actually leading the race with the softs right now.
Is it really possible that he did that on purpose? Is that possible? That's cheeky. If he really did that, that's cheeky. That's bold.
Yeah, he was on super softs and took softs, so so if that's true, I'll just give him the driver of the day. Like,
yeah,
no matter what happens to him.
Me too. Me too. That's.
Yeah, and actually, it stopped raining, and it's not raining anymore.
Oh god, Matthews, you son of a bitch. You're clever.
This is amazing.
But that is a huge risk, to be honest, because you don't know how much it's gonna rain in the end, and you just have to take that risk. But if of course if the softs are working and Jeff is saying that the rain is gonna end, it's but that was shaky. That's the move of the week, I gotta say.
That's just amazing.
That's amazing. Tuga in P8, closing up on Aldoro. 4/10 behind in Maggots and Beckett's right now. Really close to him before the back straight, getting DRS because the DRS of course is enabled now. Whopperchop is coming in. Let's see how what Tuga can do. Oh, and he hits him! He hits Aldoro in the rear and he loses halfway from wing. A bit of his from wing as well, at least for Aldoro. No visual damage, and Tuga just thought about coming in, but he did not come in. And that was, I don't know if Tuga, I think Tuga just waited on Aldoro to brake on the normal braking point, and he didn't because it's a bit moist still on the track. Yeah. So I think that was a bit of a racing incident, but that was weird. That was, but yeah, it was. There's stuff going on. I like this. There's stuff going on in the race.
So, thinking about Matthias, he's 17 seconds in front of Redfo. Those softs, I'm not sure can they last to the end. But
no,
if
I'm not counting on
for
that.
the super softs. There's going to be like 10-second gap to Redfo, but Redfo's tires will be very worn at that point.
They will be because they're it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be tight. This is gonna be a really tight race for the win. And of course, if but Raidfo is on super softs.
Yeah, that's what they like
So
12 laps.
Raidfo has to come in, but Max still has
No,
softs.
I don't think Rainbow has, because the first stint with the super softs was like 11 or 12 laps,
Yeah,
and
that's true. That is true. You're right.
there's
But it's still slippery, so
like 11,
the wear it's slippery, so the wear is gonna be a bit bigger than
I was just
normally.
thinking about that. That's a big risk for Raidfo to choose the super softs. Like, I would have just chose the softs because he was leading the pack. Like,
He was, yeah.
so there was really not point to choose the super softs and take the risk.
Yeah.
So it's almost there's only 8 laps left, and this has gone really fast, and
This has gone really fast.
Amazing race compared to what usually Silverstone is.
Yeah, because it stayed, but I mean, in the end, the rain. I mean, always when it rains in the middle of the race and it's gonna dry up or anything, if it's gonna meet, I can't even talk anymore. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. It's when it's a mid-race rain, or otherwise it's stopping the rain. It's gonna be a rainy start, but a dry finish. It's always so much fun to watch the strategies and everything that's gonna happen. But I'm still gonna say it. Max still in P3, taking up 17 positions. That's amazing. But still, Matthews, that thing that he did was just, I think, yeah, that was such a bold move to do, and that's I'm just speechless. I mean, it was so good, but Raidfo has only 12 seconds behind, 13 seconds behind anymore. So but yeah, now it's completely dry, so no water left on track anymore, I believe. So this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be super interesting. 7 laps to go, and
yeah.
Oh God.
I think Raidfo might catch Matthews, and I don't know, do Raidfo's tires last to the end, and I don't know, does Matthews' tires last to the end.
There might be a replay from last night's race where Pub was leading the race in Division 1. Pub Standardi was leading, and he had a puncture on the last lap because his tires was just so gone. I don't know if I don't know. This is gonna be interesting.
So if Matthews and Raidfo are unlucky,
I'm sorry, I have to say Anthony is battling with Max still right now, and this is interesting. But yeah, continue.
I was about to say from Maxty that he might get a lucky win, even, like.
That's true.
Or Anthony.
That's last the first challenge. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna eat my words and say if Max still takes the win today, it's last to first.
And
then he's gonna get the driver of the day.
From the points, I think, for P7.
Oh no, Tuga, what a race for Tuga. That was it's so unlucky for Tuga.
So the gap between Raidfo and Mathias is coming down pretty quick.
It is, yeah.
But there's only 6 laps left, and it's about 1 second a lap. So I don't know.
I mean, he's not gonna catch him by driving. That's for sure. But of course, if Mathias makes a mistake, actually, hey, I might say, oh, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna watch the race and tell you guys what's happening in the race. That's what is going on. I don't sound like a fool, although I've been sounding like a fool for 20 laps already. But there's a good battle between Anthony and Max still, and Anthony gets the DRS now. Let's see, Max still goes aggressively. Oh, he moves twice, but nothing major because Anthony wasn't so close. He's really close on Max Steel now. Maybe a dive bomb into the chicane. Goes around the outside. No room there anymore. Alright, there was room, but there was no point of doing that anymore. He still has 5 laps remaining to do that, make that move stick, and I believe Anthony can make that because Max still has penalties. Can you actually take a look at the penalties?
Yeah, I was
and
just
make some
about
maths.
to say I will. Yeah. So
it's
Matthews doesn't have any penalties. So doesn't Raidfo, but they both have 2 warnings, so
oh,
you gotta be careful. And Maxty has 2 penalties, and that's not nice.
Well, that's not good for him.
And Anthony has actually two penalties.
So this is they're gonna fight out the track position, or actually the finishing position as well.
And Fittekurch 81 has two penalties.
Fittekurch. Photo coach.
Seems there are few drivers without any penalties and few drivers with a lot of penalties. So
there's a comment in the chat coming. Wesley saying, "Hello guys." Hello.
Hello.
You just you came in on the right time because we have the last laps going on the Division 3 race here in Britain. There's so much stuff that has happened. Matthews drove the whole wet period or intermediate period on slicks, I believe on purpose, but if he did that on purpose, that's ball size of I don't know even what anymore. But now Anthony is getting so close to Max still. But I believe no, actually it was a dry start, so I don't know if there might be a slipstream. There's again a question that who is your driver of the race, driver of the day. It's for me, it's Matthew. For us, I believe it's Matthews. If he's gonna win, if he's gonna win, and he did that on purpose, it's gonna be him. But if it's not him, I'm not even. Oh, this is so hard to be super excited and not to talk on your first language. It's really difficult.
Yeah, you have just so much to say, but there's just not words coming out of your mouth.
Just stuttering like and nothing coming out. And now the move is happening between Anthony and Max Steel. Anthony coming around the outside with Max Steel. They're going too wide into that last chicane. Let's see what happens. Max Steel tries to push there. Now he has the inside again, and this is super tight. This is super tight. Coming to the they touch just a bit. And Max still holds on to that P3, but now he runs a bit wide and coming into turn 1 again too wide with Anthony. Anthony has the inside, yes, they touch a bit.
Maxi has lost piece of front wing.
But at this stage, they're still so side by.
Hit the grass.
This is drama in the race. This is pure drama, but now Max still has a bit of front wing damage, and Anthony has his full front wing, and he might get that P3. He still might get that P3. He is furious, and he wants that. He wants that. Now, please don't go into
so much.
maggots and buckets too wide. It's just stupid to do that. Don't be a Kviat.
I think Anthony has just to wait.
Yeah, now he's getting so much better exit from here, getting the DRS, and
it's the inside line, and
that's
I think
just
Maxty
an easy
has
move.
Nothing to do anymore.
Yeah, that's an easy move for him. Taking P3 in this race is Anthony. Just 2 laps to go, 2 laps before the end.
Yeah, and Matthias is still leading by 5 seconds, and I don't really see that
3 laps to
tires
go
are that worn, and I think Raidfall's tires are pretty worn, but yeah, I can see on the left right there's some some things, you know.
Yeah, some degradation, yeah, there.
Yeah.
It's
and yeah, actually, Matisse has also something when you look at it in the light.
yeah. Box is really close to Aldoro for P6. They're fighting really hard. Box is on softs and Aldoro is on supers, so I believe Box has the advantage here because the softs are not so warm. But I don't know when he has pitted. So yeah, it's now he only has to wait for the Maggots and Beckets for the whole straight to get to the back straight and then try to make the move there after that.
Actually, there's one more thing. If Matthias makes like small mistakes and Red for catches him, there's one back marker. I think it's
Hamres.
No, it's Havisule, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think. So yeah, it's Havisule, so Redfall has to overtake him too.
Yeah. But Box and Aldora are so close in the last chicane right now. Now Box has to try and make that overtake because there's only 2 racing laps to go in this race for them. And Box wants that place and so does Aldoro. It's gonna be interesting how aggressive Box is gonna be. Actually, new names for me. I haven't heard of these guys so much before, to be honest.
Yeah, I commentated like I think month and a half ago last time in Division 3, and there's still many new names for me.
Yeah, that is true. But now Box is getting so close on Aldoro. He has to wait though, so that's but there's nothing else going on track right now. Of course, Redfo is catching up on Matthews. Actually, it's just a bit bigger mistake for Matthews, and it's a race over. Can you actually check out the penalties for Aldoro? Yeah, can you check out the penalties for? And Box got a penalty as well, so that's if they were even, now they're even again.
Aldoro has 1 penalty and Box has 1 penalty.
Yeah, so they're even again. So that was that didn't last long. That advantage for Box.
Box might be annoyed when he sees.
Yeah. But Box has to go. Has to put. It is the last lap, and Box has a bit more fuel, so he could just put those rich revs on and just try to plow his way through Aldoro, of course, in a non-aggressive way. Raidfo is so close on Matthews, just 3 seconds behind, but he's not gonna make it. Of course, if Matthews doesn't make a mistake here, he does not make a mistake yet, at least. And Box and Aldoro close, but not close enough, I believe. As we follow up on Matthews, he's gonna win today. That is one of the best drives I've seen in TUF, or maybe in league racing for a long time.
Yeah, I think this is like top 3 moments I have seen. Yeah. And Matthews takes the amazing win. And Raidfo is second. I don't know what to say.
I lift my non-existent hat for him. That was incredible. And Box is so close now. After on the back straight, he has to go for the outside. Does he try for a switchback? No, he goes for around the outside. They are side by side going to the last chicane. This is interesting. He's on the inside first, but after that, Aldoro is on the inside. He has to leave the space for Aldoro, and he does leave the room. And Box takes that position. Yes, he does. Box takes that position, and Box gets his P6. And of course, a very big, very good race from Maxil to P4 from the last position. Rip and Run is in P9. SDB Cuts is coming home in P10. Ricardinho with the full front wing coming home in P11. Um, this was an amazing race. This race was so good.
I was not expecting this one, as Silverstone usually
No,
very
no.
boring, and we saw the rain coming. I was like, okay, this is gonna be snooze fest. But
Yeah,
this race
me
was
too.
amazing.
There was just so much happening, and so I have no words. I'm so
Yeah,
happy that I got to commentate on this race, and it was just an amazing race to
yeah,
see. But now, as I'm tired and as I'm excited, I have to try and pronounce all the names in the classification as they are after this British Grand Prix round 18 of the Division 3 race here in Britain. And it stands. We got the best winner ever, Matthews in P1, P2 Raidfo, P3 Anthony, P4 Max Steel, P5 FTH, P6 Box, P7 Aldoro, P8 Whoopachop, P9 Rip and Run, and P10 SD Bcad, P11 Ricardinho, P12 Javi Sule, and P13 Hamres, and those are all the guys who drove to the finish line. Ah, this was an amazing race. I want to
yeah,
thank you, Katti.
yeah,
Katti, I want to thank you for joining me, and I want to thank everybody who gave me this Friday afternoon, evening race. And I hope we'll see you soon. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like on the race, and we will be back on Sunday with more Division 3 action. And
yeah.
I'm not sure who's gonna be. I'm not sure about. I don't know the track or the commentators, but it's gonna be a Division 3, and it's gonna be on Sunday at the same time as this is. So
Yeah,
thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.
yeah. See ya.